All right. So all I need to do is boop. Yep. Cool. Automatically set up, already cropped. Cool. So these are all the games I have for Archipelago. These are the ones that I have personally selected that I think I'd be perfectly okay playing. And I figure, hey, let's go ahead and just spin it for them, you know? Why not give it a go? Because, I mean, I've been thinking about a few of them myself, but at this point, it's more so a way just to get it going. If it's a game that in the end I decide I really don't want to do, I don't have to do it just because the will tells me to. It's just, it's more of like, it puts the ideas in my head. It's just to help me decide. We'll see. So I need at least 5 games. And if it's a game that I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go for it, then yeah, we'll go for it. I'll go and add it as a game we'll be playing in the future. 5 games and a very huge deal. Should be fun. Let's see. I just want to go and do this now while we're at it, because why not? And yes, I am tapping the living hell out of this wheel to get it to go as fast as possible. What game shall we play, you know? What game shall we do? If it's a game that we've recently done, then I'll skip it. Yeah, we've recently done web fishing, so we're going to skip that. I should have deactivated the label, personally. Yeah, we've already done... We just did web fishing in the last Archipelago. Still kind of doing that, I guess. So we're going to skip it. Archipelago? Let's do an actual game. So I'm going to deactivate that label. Let's do an actual game. Idle game? No, thank you. I want to play I want to play a game. Super Mario World. I'm gonna be honest. I've not beaten Super Mario World. Okay, that's a thought experiment. Let's put that on the list of ideas. So hold on. Let me close fucking wallpaper engine because that's been on this whole time. Let's put that on the list of ideas of possible why nots, you know? Let's see. We'll get ourselves a text source over here. AP ideas. Switch that to... that one. Actually, you know what? No, let's do... Aldridge. Okay. Now we'll do Super Mario World. We're gonna go and change that text color to yellow, just because I think it actually blends well with the background. Maybe not that yellow. Let's make it a little bit more. Yeah, a little better. Okay. All right. So we have this. Okay, actually, this yellow's not growing on me as much as I thought it would. All right. All right. So Super Mario World. These are, like I said, ideas. So we'll see what we get. Sonic that... Nah, I'm good on that one. We'll keep going. We'll keep going on it. I want to go with the ideas of games that I really want to do. You know? Like, that's the main thing. No. 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 I reserve the right to veto. Plus, I actually don't think I own that game. What happened on this list if I don't even own the game? Wait, do I own that game? Let me take a look. What is Archipelago? Take a look at that. Hold on. What is that? Is that like Wordle, but... Oh, is that... What is Archipelago? There it is. are you? Oh, it's an online game. I can play it on a browser. What is this game? Yep, that's what it is. It's Wordle. Nah, I'm okay, man. Well, let's go for the bigger stuff. Let's go for the bigger stuff. Let's see what we can actually get. Again with the web fishing. Okay, deactivating the label. So again, we've already played that recently. I need something different. Then I don't think I want to play it again for a while because it's okay. It's just different than a normal Archipelago, you know? Okay, that is an interesting one. Star Wars. Okay, Star Wart, yep. Episode 1 Racer. That's an interesting one. That could be interesting. Okay. Oops. He keeps wanting me to get stuff over here, I swear. Last time I did Mario Kart 64, I was really not interested. Yes, I know. This defeats the purpose of spinning for games. Like, oh, you're gonna spin a game, you're just gonna keep saying no to what it lands on? Like, this is more of like, I'm trying to find things to work with. Okay, so here's the thing. I would do this one, but it's an unofficial AP world, and if I'm wanting to get any of the seriously official stuff, like either from the server or the After Dark server, if I want to get anyone involved in that, I can't have official stuff involved. Else they're gonna be a little bit pissy. Resident Evil 2 Remake. I started doing that a while ago when I did like a 3-player thing, or sorry, like a 3-game Archipelago. I was doing it myself, and I did start playing this. I do admit it'd be fun. My problem is that I haven't beaten it myself. I've beaten the first Resident Evil 2, but I haven't beaten Remake, so there might be spoilers. So we're gonna skip that one, even though I wouldn't be against it. Legitimately, I wouldn't be. It's just spoilers, you know. Wasn't for those, then yeah. Link Between Worlds. Regrettably, same thing. That is something I actually would be willing to do. But regrettably, the same thing. Same reason. I should take GZ Doom off of this. Yeah, Minish Cap, same thing. I have a lot of games on here that are games that I do have. That's why they're on here. Because they're games that I have. I should take GZ Doom off of this, because, people, or at least the creator isn't good anymore. I feel like I wouldn't even know what to do with that. The creator's not a very good person. They used AI like fucking crazy. Alright, well, hey, you know, Pokemon game. I'm not against giving a Pokemon game a go. I have yet to actually fully do one. I've started Pokemon Crystal. Or so Crystal, that's one we just put. I started Fire Red and Leaf Green with Swede. We never really got to finish it up, but to be fair, I just really wasn't in the mood to continue. Like, you know, it was one of those, it's just like, ugh. Hold on. Or black and white. It's choosing. I would only have one Pokemon game legitimately. It'd be Crystal or Black version because it's the one that I own. So it'd be between those two. You know, I did start Shadow beforehand, and I gotta admit, a while ago when I did like a 3-game kind of thing, and I kind of just given up on that one because they got so outdated that it'd be a shame to try to play them now on a heavily outdated version of both Archipelago and the mod versions. So honestly, I'd be cool going with more Shadow, bringing that back into the fold. I'd be cool with that. Huh. I think it'd be good enough for Risk of Rain. It was Risk of Rain 2, perhaps, but the first game, I don't think I'm good enough. I've tried to play it in my off time, and I am... Ooh, I'm garbage. No. Story game I'm actually really interested in going with. If it's Dark Souls 1, I might actually consider it. Because, why not? Okay, don't give me that. I'm actually going to skip on that one, because yeah, sure, we could have between Crystal, Black, or Platinum, but I think I prefer Black, Pokemon Black over Pokemon Platinum. Nostalgia's sick, really. Would have been the other way around, but I lost my copy. Yeah, no, we already landed on that one. Something new, buddy. There's a lot of games you're skimping over. A lot of games I actually would consider doing legitimately. We've already done Shadow. I need to deactivate a label once it lands on it. So if it lands on something again that I've already gotten, I'm going to deactivate the label. I want to say no to that because I'm doing a solo right now with Balatro, and it's a little annoying. And granted, I wouldn't want to fuck up that save. Yeah, just deactivate some of these. So, deactivate. Nah. We'll just deactivate all the ones that I'm also saying no to now. They're starting to get repeatable. We already have 2 Pokemon in here that I had to decide between. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not against if it comes down to it. I kind of want to try newer stuff, though. I kind of want to try all these basic ones, you know? We're already at our 5, but at this point, it's more so... I'm trying to find ones that I'd actually want to do. You know, I changed my mind. We're gonna take this out of the equation. That is also gonna be a big no now. Because, no. GZ Doom is no longer reputable. God, could you imagine fucking doing that? Okay, now... That, on the other hand, I'd be willing to give a shot. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're basically just trying to weed out what are the games that I'm wanting to do. And then we'll go from there and try to pick between them, you know? That's a no. Right. Thank you. I just realized I can use my mouse. It's connected. Like, my mouse is connected to my phone. I can just use it. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that, buddy. Only because we've already done Super Mario 64 in the past. It's not a bad game to play Archipelago. It really isn't. But I want to try something new. Something I haven't done yet. Or more things I haven't done yet. Again, it's a custom, so we're going to deactivate it for this certain deal. If this is playing a solo game, then yeah, sure. But that's one of those where it's like, I want to be careful with. There's enough people playing Wind Waker, I think we're going to skimp out on that. There's enough people playing Wind Waker. Yeah, Wind Waker, man. There's enough. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm cool on bringing back, Future DX. Okay. I'm cool bringing that back. Now this, yes, I have been considering this as well. This is getting hard. We're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I want to go ahead and take out Super Mario World, because at least between these games, these are the ones so far that I'm more interested in. We're already doing Lego Star Wars, so we're going to go ahead and skip that too. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to make a new another wheel specifically with these games that are on this idea list currently, and then we'll go off of those, like which one of those will I pick. So we're trying to get out of the way the games I really want. And sure, I could just go buy this list and figure out from there, but it gives me more of a reason to think about it, I feel. Now that, yes, that's another game I really am considering. Simpsons Hit and Run. That's one of those that's like, wait, that's a thing? Okay, so based on my thought process, Celeste and Simpsons seems like the things that I'm really wanting to do. That's nah. That's one of those like for basic content or doing solo runs. That's why they're on this list, is like it's stuff that I would definitely do in a solo run. Or do for like, you know, a fun bit. But this is like for the Mega Collab, and if it's for 5 games, it's like it's games I really would want to play, you know? Nah, I think I'm gonna skip with Doom because boomer shooter games, Doom, Doom 2, and Quake 1. They're a little annoying. They're a little annoying to play. Yeah, no, we're fed up with Pokemon. I think Pokemon's a done deal here. We got our 2 games that I'll work with. And to be fair, okay, I know what I said about the Risk of Rain 2 thing, but I think I'm also going to say no to that. And also, I think I've just decided I like Pokemon Crystal, but I think I'd have way more fun playing Pokemon Black. So I think I'd have way more fun doing that. A manual? Do I want to do a manual? So the way manuals work in Archipelago is basically you have to do it yourself. So everything is on you to do. So here, let's go look at this manual list. So we have Halo, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 3, Guitar Hero 2, Phasmophobia, Left 4 Dead 2, Payday 2, New Super Mario Bros. DS, Black Ops Zombies, Black Ops 3 Zombies. These could be interesting, but nah, I don't know, man. I think we'll skip out with manuals. I don't think doxing just showed up there. I don't think so. I don't think I have any wheels that dox anything, any info. Nah, we're gonna say no more Mario. Well, I mean, okay, Super Mario Land 2 might not be terrible. Doing a typical. Yeah, that one will not be good for stream. That's not a good stream-worthy thing. Archipelago is a GPS style game, so you have to actually go Yeah, no, what I just said. Deactivate. It's like a GPS style. You have to actually go out there and walk to certain distances and stuff. Paint. I bet that'd be fun, but eh. Yeah, not this time. We're already past the 5-game threshold by 2 games, but that's why we're going to do the randomizing. I play Ocarina of Time randomizer too much, so no. What is that, the base Legend of Zelda? No. No. I'm basically killing off all Zelda games at this point. I think it's just like, there's nothing against them. It's just, the first game especially, no. Just no, man. Yeah, no, I thought we already talked about this. I have been curious about that one. How does that even work? Like, what's the goal? I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look and see what is the goal for that. So yeah, no, like I said, I'm basically grabbing the games that I'm thinking of, and then we're going to make a new wheel comprised of these games to figure out the 5 that I want. Yeah, we've already put a Shadow on the list, so that could be deactivated. I'll admit, Cluster Truck is a classic. So yeah, we're just going off of the games that interest me, and then we're going to make a new wheel based off of these games. Yeah, I haven't beaten Minish Cap, buddy. That game I've played a little bit of, and I do actually kind of like it, and I do want to play it on stream at some point. That would be pretty fun. That is a custom, so we're going to say no, for the original reason that I mentioned, is that I don't want the Archipelago devs to get mad at me. Same reason. I don't want the original people getting upset with me. Like, no, you can't do that. I'll say no to that one. That's like a Pico 8 game that you can actually play on your browser and such, and it'd be fine. It's just, it doesn't have a ring to it for me. Yeah, no, we already talked about that. Like I said, we're just weeding out titles. Okay, yeah, no. Could be of interest. I still need to figure out what is the goal in that. I'm very much unsure. I gotta figure out the exact goals for some of these. You know, what can I do? No. Not really for me. Yeah, it's already in the list. This one I can just read the fucking list. Did we not just deactivate that? I don't even know how that works. I put it on here. To go and know. At this point, just read the fucking list. Yeah, we've already put that on the list. It's already on there. It's a game that's already been listed. That game's pretty difficult. I wouldn't want to do that for this situation. Especially don't want super difficult games that I feel like are super difficult. That might just get really annoying for people. We did that recently for a Archipelago, so I want to find something different. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game. Okay, we already have Open World Celeste, so I don't want to do the original Celeste. Because I want to try out Open World specifically. Repo could be fun. That's a game I can actually solo a little bit, even if it's kind of difficult. Plus, I can get some friends along if they'd want to help me out. So it's an idea. See, that's a problem. In order to play Oblivion Remastered, I actually have to own it on Steam. You can't use the Game Pass version, I found out. It needs to be the Steam copy. Now, I don't own the Steam copy. So, gotta do that. Adventure. I believe that's the Atari one. Nah, not this time, buddy. Maybe in the future. Oops. Sorry about that. Raise my phone. Maybe in the future, pal. Did we not deactivate that one? It's right on the list. It's on the list of what I'd possibly be interested in. Yeah, that's a... I don't actually know how that works. Auto thing? Auto clicker? I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, we kind of decided against that. We're waning down on our titles. We're almost through them all. Decide what we want. That is another custom game, so that's a no. All right, let's just go through these. Sonic Heroes. That one kind of pisses me off. So I want to say no to that. Jigsaw puzzle, no. Getting over it, no. Five Hedgehog, episode 1, no. Did I not disable these fucking things? I mean, Balloons Tower Defense 6 sounds interesting. That is an interesting premise. Like, how does that work in terms of Archipelago? I'm really curious about that. I'll figure it out someday. Manual. Maybe I'll wait to play the base game itself, I guess. We'll go from there. No. Does Resident Evil 4 have a thing, or is that just at the classic one, or is that just manual? Let me look. Looking up Resident Evil. There's a lot of these that are in development. There are people who were going to make Revelations, and it never started. There's people who have created one for Resident Evil 7, but I haven't beaten it. There's people who are apparently in works of trying to get a Resident Evil 4 remake. And Resident Evil 5, that'd be cool. Resident Evil 3 remake has one, I still have yet to play it, so that's a no. Resident Evil 1 remake is slightly in the idea. Okay, so Resident Evil 4 seems to not be an option. If we look at the base Archipelago, I don't think it would be in here, though, because I think it's considered 18 plus by one of the rating systems, but we'll look. No one else has mentioned it, so it's a manual. Okay. We're gonna skip manuals, just so I don't want to cause problems. How does Power Wash work? That's interesting. Okay, though, I think that's actually it. I think that's all the games that I have listed. So, let's go ahead and reset all the labels. Then I'm going to, just in case there is anything weird, hold on, let me see. Is there anything doxing? Did I dox anything by going through here? No, not at all. Not at all. No, this is all game stuff. I think everything I have on here is game stuff. That's what I figured. All right. Oh, this is over top my fucking chat. My chat's being covered by this. Oh, it's a good thing no one's been talking at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna make a new one, and we'll title it. Let's see. AP round 2. Okay. We'll keep the rainbow aesthetic. Plus, all right. So, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Okay. Then Pokemon Black version. Shadow the Hedgehog. Did I just say Shadow the Hobbit? I'm sorry. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Mario Kart. Double dash. Double dash with cash, yeah. Here, just in case something pops up, I don't want my autofill to again do a doxing. So give me a second while I put these in. Sonic Adventure DX. Just in some doxes me, because I'm not sure, because maybe like an email of mine would show up, because I type it so often and things. It's the last thing I need is for something like that to happen. I hate how enter doesn't hit the OK button. Okay. Great, I could be typing this on my phone rather than, you know, through the thing. Buster truck. Satisfactory. And lastly, balloons. Tower defense 6. Okay. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I missed one. Repo, that's what I missed. Oh, shit. Repo. There you go. Okay. Alright, this is for all the marbles. This is the real one. So what we get now will be our actual games we play. Because these are all games that I have interest in. Or that I will, you know, that I am interested and okay with playing. So the first 5 I get here are the ones that will be played. Celeste. Alright. Celeste. Open world. Alright. That's the first game. So let's go ahead and deactivate the label. So number 1. That'll be our first game. Alright. Interesting choice. Cluster Truck. That shall be our second game. I will take it out if it... I will redo that game if there's any issues. Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright. Hedgehog. Okay, look, I know. It's supposed to be like that. Alright. That's 3 games. 2 more. It's gonna be depressing in a lot of cases that, yeah, there's some stuff on here that aren't gonna get chosen, but it's okay, man. Oh man, it's so close. Satisfactory. Nope, I didn't deactivate it. Well, if it lands on it again, we'll just respin. My bad. You know, I was actually kind of wanting that. All right. Let me look through here real quick. I'm going to veto one. I'm going to veto this. I'm going to get rid of Satisfactory in replace of The Simpsons. Why? Because it's something I would rather do. It's the one that I would rather do. Now, granted, I would love to try out Mario Kart Double Dash. I would love, honestly, to try this. This would be kind of cool. Repo, I've tried the alpha of, like when it was first coming out. I tried it, and I couldn't really get it to work properly, but it's way more matured now, so it could be nice. Balloon Star Defense 6, I am still really curious. How does that play? That seems like an interesting deal. Also, I am so glad that you guys are not able to see the ad that is underneath this app right now. Because it is, holy shit. Is that a, hold on. Okay, I couldn't even tell, it went away. I am pretty sure that was a fucking 18 and up ad. An ad that would get me possibly banned on Twitch. I'm glad I got that cut out. I need to see about purchasing the ad version of this, or the ad-free version, because okay. But yeah, no. I do want to see how that is, but it's okay. It's okay. I can live with our choices now. Now I can live with these choices. So, without further ado, that's it. So, gonna close that. Stop casting. We're done. All right. So if that is our next little bit, then cool. All right. These are the games that have been decided. The next time that we play Archipelago in the Mega Collab will be Celeste open world version. Basically just meaning that the first version of Celeste, you have to like get the like items, like, you know, every level is essentially an item you have to find. So if someone finds the level, then you can play the next level. Well, in this case, all the world, you know, every single level is open. You can just get going, start playing. That'll be more fun. Cluster truck. No idea what to expect. What is the goal there? Is it just beat the game? I'm assuming. Let's see. Cluster truck. Here you are. You still going? Okay, it looks like it's still going. Yeah. There's probably some people. There are some people who have slight issues, apparently. Huh. We'll give it a go, though. There are some people who are having some issues here and there, but hey, I want to give it a go. See how it works, though. Oh my god, there are some. Might have to see about that one. Then we have Shadow the Hedgehog, and then Simpsons Hit and Run, and then Pokemon Black. Yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run. That'd be a fun one. I feel like that's gonna be fun. Let me see. Are all these available on the lobby? Let's see. So Celeste Open World is on the lobby. Cluster Truck is not on the list. I had to get that cut myself. What's up, Bob? Shadow should be on the list. Scroll up. No. Wow, that's another game that's not on the list. I am surprised. Good thing I have unofficial turned on. And then Pokemon Black and White. In this case, just the black version. Not on the list, but yeah, I can still add it. So in this case, it's just Celeste. That's the only one on this fucking list. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right. Fine by me. I can figure it all out. Let's see. Let's see what we work with here. Okay. Waiting for the thing to load. Okay, let me see if I have everything updated that I need to. Hey, like I said, hello Bob. Right now we're just going through and see what all we're gonna do for the next archipelago. The current one is still going, but we're having our troubles here and there. Once we get to it, then we'll be all right. But till then, once do that Genshin Impact one. That's yeah, it's not on there, bud. Try again. Not a thing on there. What did I just click? Oh, damn it. Well, that's okay. It probably didn't break. I hope. No, you can't. It's not just random stuff on there. Like, you know, there's very specific things that are on here. So there are very specific games that are here that you can play with this. To note, if you have no idea what Archipelago is, it's basically just a multi-game randomizer where everyone's items from each game is spread across everyone else's game. So, as an example, you know, on my list here, for example, you know, an item from Celeste can be in Shadow the Hedgehog, or an item from Pokemon could be in The Simpsons, stuff like that. Nope. I don't think there's a single Sims game in there. Obviously, Sims 10, what the fuck you on about? You're from the future? Oh, sweet. Has the world blown up yet? Have we moved on to other planets because we irreparably fucked up the planet? Okay, let's see if we can, I need to install the currents. No, it imploded actually. Oh, damn. Different. Yeah, I guess that's close enough. Close enough. Make sure I have all of these AP worlds installed. I think they're all installed. I think the only one I don't have is maybe Pokemon Black and White. But I have to install that one. I'm not seeing it on here. Let me see if I have it installed already. Yeah, no, I have it installed already. Okay. And so they've been doing much updates. Alright. Okay, let's do resident tools options creator. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna open this up and I'm going to capture it so we can see what's going on. Come on. Work with me here. Alright. Let's see. It's like a 4x3 window. I could probably just put that in the 4x3 screen. Let's see. You know what? Actually, let's just stick here and I'll just add the window. That's fine. I have window capture. Yes, I do. Window capture. Oh. Let's see. The chat is like underneath that, isn't it? Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so this should show everything we need here. Alright, how about specifically 1 hour and 4 minutes into the original Shrek movie? What? Why specifically then? What is that 1 hour and 4 minutes? Alright, so going off of this, let's go ahead and go to the games that we need to select the options for. So select open world. This should be fun. Okay. Xolotl, Celeste. Game options. Let's just go ahead and work through these, because I figure why not? You know, out of boredom's sake, I'll go ahead and set this stuff up. Yep, we'll do Deathlink. Why not? Oh boy. Deathlink amnesty. How many deaths it takes to send a Deathlink? Ah, okay. Yeah, no, 10's fine. 10's fine. Trap link. Whether you receive traps or linked to other players, you will receive any link traps from any other players with trap link. I don't think there's anything else that has that, so we're just gonna not deal with it. Okay. Goal options. Yeah, Summit A. That sounds like a good idea. Lock goal area determines whether your goal area will be locked until you read. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, can you read this? Hold on. Can I read it now? I can read it now. All right. Okay. So if we're doing that, then hold on. Let me go back to the capture scene. I'll turn the music back on. Hold on. Window cap. There we go. Move me down to here. All right. Cookie clicker? Nah. Another time, perhaps. Wasn't one of the options that we had. All right. So what does this do? Determines whether the checkpoints in your goal area will be shuffled into the item pool. All right. Nah, too much. Max remember how many strawberries can exist. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. How much can you have? 202. Going with keeping that as base. I'll go with keeping that as a base idea. We don't want to make this too difficult, because there are 5 games, so I'm trying to make things too difficult. What in the hell? Determines whether checkpoints be shuffled in the item pool. Whether use a binocular sends location checks. You know, I can go with that. Whether individual keys are shuffled and oh no. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Whether summit gems, nah. Whether riding on cars. Riding on cars, when does that happen? Whether entering individual rooms. Oh my god, how much is wait, are you saying each room is a check? So you enter a room? Okay. A room is like every single next screen. It's every screen in Celeste. So you're basically saying going from screen 1 to screen 2, that's a check. So it sends an item somewhere. Dear lord. Yeah, that would be something, but no. No. That's way too many checks. Golden strawberries? No. Include core? Nope. Include farewell? Nope. Include B-sides? Nope. C-sides? Nope. Nope. I want to make this easy for me, buddy. Easy for me. Mediums? That works across the board. I'm cool with that. Aesthetic options. What we got? Music shuffle? I kind of like the music, though. Consistent singularity. What's the difference? Consistent. Each track is consistently shuffled throughout the game. The entire game uses one song for levels. Nah. Acquire cassettes. Whether you must receive a level's cassette item to hear that level's music. Oh, that is interesting. Nah, I'm good, but interesting. How long Madeline's hair is. Very short, short, default, long, very long, absurd. I'll just go for default. Well, actually, you know what? Random. We'll do random. Alright. Random, 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 random. Seems neat. Yeah, if you want to consider this boring, that's on you. I'm liking what I'm doing. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'd say that about works it. Type of action which causes traps to wear off. Deaths? Ooh, that's a bad one. New screens. Let's do that. Because death would be bad. Because if we did yeah, that's okay. I'm kind of tired myself, to be fair. Yeah, okay. Death will be bad because we're playing Deathlink. So let's not do that. Oh, let's not do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, no. I have yet to play Core and Farewell. So I don't want to include those because that's too much. I don't want to do that. I still think Room Sanity sounds fucking fun in a sense, but that's so many checks. 'Cause that's every screen, which means we need to explore the entire level. No, I'm good. Oh, that's too much. Okay, that works. Export options. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put this in a specific. I think I have my Ember Archipelago folder in here. Archipelago. Wow, I do not have a stream thing, do I? What do I call it that? I'm just gonna call it Mega. Randomizers. Run one. Alright. Save that in there. So there's our options for Celeste, fully done. Next on the list. Hold on. I get the list back open because I don't actually remember what the damn things were. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Just put it all across the screen, buddy boy. Alright. How much serotonin do you think I could consume? Or sertraline? Okay, I read that entirely wrong. Sertraline, do you think I could consume I need to look up as to what that is, because I'm assuming bad. Then again, it could be just medicine. Oh, I see. That's what that is. Yeah, okay, and I read. Do you think I can I would assume you may not want to, considering I'm looking at the side effects, and that's not a good idea. Headache, drowsiness, muscle weakness or cramps, nausea, vomiting, or loss of appetite. And I guess there's more, but it's like, that's... If those are side effects, I'm assuming consuming a lot of it could do any one of those in extreme manner, so... Might not be the best of ideas. Maybe. Just throwing it out there. Might not be the best of ideas. Alright. Xolotl, because it sounds funny. Game option. Alright. Start level. Ooh, okay. Randomize. Oh, wait. Nope. Randomize that. Goal level. Oh, okay. Well, that seems to be the normal, so we're just gonna go with that. Goal requirement 40. Is then 40. Choose number of levels required to unlock the goal. That works. Skipped levels. Oh, okay. I don't think there's any in particular that I would know of to skip. So we're just gonna ignore that. Point multiplier multiplies the amount of points earned to reduce grinding. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is a very basic one. This is a very basic situation. Alright, well, that's that then. Xolotl finished. That was a very quick one. Alright, suffer from all, just take other medicine so it'll cancel it out. I mean, I don't recommend, but I suppose you do you, as long as you don't go, you know, you don't overdose, because that's a big no-no. Don't even joke about that. About that one. You click on Shadow Place? Thank you. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's all hedgehog. Cause fucking all. Let's make this stupid. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna get made fun of like fucking hell. Let's do his little shadow. Everyone will look at me like, what the fuck? Damn furry. Okay. Random. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I would say it's not. I should determine what triggers objective sanity checks. Count up the original system requires getting a 10 particular count. Individual new system. Yeah, I'm not one. Individual and new system where each. But not count up. The original system requires getting, maintaining particular count. Individual, the new system where each individual division is separate check, not requiring the count. Due to technical issues, currently disabled for Final Hunt shields. Gun soldiers work on despawn rather than defeat. Oh, both trigger both the systems available. Okay, no, that works. Okay. Whether enemies marked as difficult are included as part of the new sanity. Let's not. I'm confused about this one. Minimum value for weapon copies to be in the item pool? Weapon maximum value for weapon cop for weapons. Weapons? Weapons. Alright. I'm assuming it means weapon copies, but they fucked that up. Yeah, why not? Sure. We'll just do that, and then that. We'll just see what happens. Well, you know what? It's normally one, so let's just keep that as one, so it's like there's only one copy. I'll have to worry about the rest. Ring filler, what is this? Determines if ring filler is included. The fuck is a ring filler? Shadow the Hedgehog ring filler? Is that a thing normally? What is that? That doesn't say that. Yeah, no, that's not a normal thing. What is that in this context? What? Oh, I'm assuming. I mean, at this point, it would just be less entertaining for anybody but you, because I mean, we're not playing a game or anything, so it just be boring. If you want me not to talk for a little bit, I guess I can not talk. Ring game. Hey, picture, how you doing? I'm going through Archipelago stuff for the next mega one. So doing stuff for the moment. I already have my game selected. We did just a little while ago. We spun like my huge list, found the ones that I was the most interested in doing, and then respun with that list. And this is what we came up with. I'll be playing Celeste Open World, Cluster Truck, Shadow the Hedgehog, The Simpsons Hit and Run, and Pokemon Black version. So, hey. These will be my 5 games. And of course, anyone's ever, you know, anyone's always able to, what car are you? A Bob. Obviously. A Bob car. Anyway. Emerald is on there. So I could have played Emerald, but I'll be honest, I really love the story of Pokemon Black. Like, it's just like, or I guess just Black and White in general. It's like, you know, I love the story. So I want to go with it. It's one of those games that had a really fucking good one. Yeah, exactly. Bob. Is it not clear? It's a Bob car. Also have to ask, if you're Bob the Car 2, who's Bob the Car 1? What happened to Bob the Car 1? Did it fail in testing? Likewise, on the game I've yet to actually play. Fucking hate Latias. Understandable. He died. Understandable. Would make sense. Why Bob the Car? Why not Bob the Car? Double crash. Damn. Taken to a soon. Alright. Determines if ring. I don't know what this means, so I'm just gonna say yes. Ring link. Okay, problem about ring link is that this implies that people have to play Sonic games. There has to be other people who are playing Sonic games. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, but it's only gonna matter if there are other people who are playing Sonic games and they turn on Ring Link. So, I don't know. It only matters then. If no one does it, then I link with no one. Okay, determines the chaos control logic level for playthrough. Off, chaos control is never required to make progress. Stages where the player would naturally have chaos control included. Requires a player to work out building up and handle engage. I would say off. Story shuffle determines method for shuffling story stages. Off will disable the story shuffle and instead require vanilla order. Chaos mode will shuffle the story. For more information on that, please read the documentation. We'll just keep it off because, like I said, we don't want to add too many crazy stuff on this. Progression, balancing, pass it. Yeah, that's fine. Shadow mod intended to be used. In order to use a mod, you accept the game may not yet be fully supported, and the bugs will return only vanilla is officially supported. Are there any other kind of mods? Oh, I see. Reload. Ooh, I can put on Shadow Reloaded? Ooh. We'll keep it as vanilla just so we don't break anything, but duly noted for the future. Duly noted. Why are you Pikachu and not a Alolan Pikachu? Let's see. Overarching setting to enable disable vary what? Object options. Okay. Whether pool keys need to be unlocked before they can be used. Zip lines, yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. Wait. What? No, that's fine. What, energy cores? Oh, yeah, no, forget those. Story and select start together. What? 4 story modes start point to be one of the starting select stages for both mode. Okay. So percentage of stage unlocked items to include an item pool when playing on both story and select mode. Oh, wait, ring filler. I just realized. A filler item. So it's like it just adds rings as a filler item. Oh, I didn't think about that. Add items to start inventory if not enough locations found. Not recommended to disable as going to generate failures. Okay. It excludes go mode items for being checks, which is currently limited to checks within the last way. Oh, okay. Goal. What's our goal? Cards of Chaos Emeralds are required for completion, and able to acquire the 7 emeralds to unlock your goal. What percentage of general missions are required for completion rounded up? Very nice. I swear it's gonna be fucking max, like all the missions. What's what percentage of missions required? I think that's just like if I just have it set to missions, then it's just the base missions that need to be completed. While this requires that I need to actually fucking. Let's do that. Let's just not. Because it's Alolan Raichu, not Pikachu. Also, I don't like the sand. The beach is overrated. Would you say that it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere? Potato, tomato, me neither. It's annoying to change tires and there's never access for cars like me. Yeah. Okay. Check vicinity. Checks in all stage objectives for dark hero missions. Okay. Wait. Oh. I see. Yeah, just worry about that. Elements of enemy-based objective checks are okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. In terms of character checks are enabled, the first time you meet a character, the cutscene will play and provide a check. Okay, that's fine. Enemy sanity determines whether standard enemy sanity is enabled. This can be used in tandem with enemy objective. Okay, so the thing about enemy sanity is that if you beat one type of enemy, it gives you a check. I want to leave that off, considering the fact that we're trying to, like, let this be okay. I don't want to go too crazy. Checkpoint sanity, that's fine. It's only like 5 per level. Whether weapons are required to be obtained for the pool of items, this will change the logic of some stages. Can be used alongside weapon groups for more flexibility. If unlocked is chosen, you must unlock the weapon with unlocked first. Sure. Primitive vehicle logic. No, we're not doing that. Other bosses can be unlocked via select mode. Note that mid-bosses acquire the ability to access the main stage when they're... Okay. What's this? Take the firm sets of weapons to unlock and then give them batches. That works. Sanity config. Dear Lord. There's a lot of settings for this game. We haven't even gone to the other games. We're on the 3rd game. James Randall. I'm 83 years old, and my favorite food is a Heartstopper with extra cream on the blender. What in the world are you on about? just gonna leave this to stock because that's a lot of stuff in my brain to think about right now. I'm just gonna leave it to stock. This I'll leave to E because I feel like I'm gonna be terrible anyway. Story, level progression. Select will provide stage, unlock items to unlock stages via the select screen. Story will require the user to play the story mode. Select can still be used, but recommend a quiz. Yeah, we're just gonna do select. Blue last story. Wait, what? By enabling this, Double Doom the final fight will be hidden in story mode and must be found in order to clear the game. Last way goes to a random stage at the end, hence why Double Doom must be shuffled this way. Note, if you're in the Double Doom stage without the goal unlocked, you will be unable to complete it. Must come back when unlocked. That'd be alright. How many copies of each standard boss to feature through the story chain? It's fine. There's no factors. First stage, non-objective center mission. I don't know what it is as well. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Let's just do one singular type of enemy. I don't want to face like 3 of the same fucking guy. Pretty please. Yeah, gauge filler is fine. Sitting items filler. Yeah, okay. Other starting stages. Okay. Let's set the one. Determines the probability of objective standing stage before ooh. I'm gonna be honest, there is some. Can I, like, pick one? No? Okay. I could just mention a stage, but I don't. Doesn't give me a list. GTA RP. Oh, well, wouldn't know. Who knows? It's party time. Licensed psychiatrist. True, nobody ever gives me Adderall. Blue collar boy and red collar world. Okay. Set automatic clearance for missions once objective criteria is achieved. When find storm mode. Yeah, sure. Why not? No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here. Alright. Export. Save. There we go. Alright, now for the next game. Simpsons Hit and Run. Boop. I should never call it Xolotl can't drive. Yes. I will note it was the last that I had. I have nothing left. Alright, level sanity. What's this? Choose how you want missions to be sent in the multi-world. Levels logically require the level access item and at least one car from that level or higher. You're guaranteed to start. Okay, you already are very far off the board, sir. I can't read that rest of that text. Linear will remove levels from the pool. Instead, you will start at the tutorial mission and play through the game in order. Some will always reward you next level instead of random item. You'll start the game with a random level and its required items and receive levels from the world missions. Yeah, we'll do levels. That sounds more fun. Choose whether or not to shuffle moves. Moves that are shuffled are double jump, attack. Sure. Shuffle E-brake. It's not considering logic and have not been heavily tested. May create unreasonably hard seeds. Why is it automatically selected if it's considered not in logic? Also, I'll be honest, who uses the E-brake? We just press go. We just press go, fellas. settings. It's gonna go along with this stuff. Okay, what are my goals? So, choose victory conditions. So we have all missions complete. Well, story missions complete. Final mission. Wasps and cards. Probably final mission, right? Oh, the final mission sucks. I just thought about that. The final mission sucks. Ugh. I hate the final mission of this game. I think everyone does. Let's go for it, though. Let's do it. Filler traps. How many fillers replace with traps? So it means no additional traps. 100. It's all fillers and traps. Random. Made me hate my life. And Deathlink is just not in a lot of these games. I think I've only been able to put in one game so far. Alright, Soul Simpsons is finished. And last but not least is Pokemon. Alright, here we go. Oh, is it only Pokemon Black? Why do you say black and white if it can only be Pokemon Black? That's fine with me, though. I'm cool with that. Win sword by defeating Getsus. Become the champion by defeating Alder. Defeat Cynthia and Undella Town. Oh, Jesus. Reach and defeat. Catch Quillen in Strong Cave. Battle teams and HMs. Find the 7 sages. Find, defeat, catch all stationary available legendary encounters, including Vol. Corona. Complete the requirements of all the goals combined. Jesus Christ. We'll just stick with who's Getsus? Who the fuck is that? Is that like the final Elite Four dude? Or is that like somebody specific? Who is this? Oh no, Team Plasma. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see that. What is the final thing that usually is done, actually? Is it Getsus, or is Champion the actual final thing? You know, you go beat the Elite Four and then do the Champion. What is the actual final thing you do in Pokemon Black? Because I'll probably pick that one. Yeah, we'll just do that then. Okay. Champion. Randomize wild Pokemon. Randomized. Toggles all Pokemon being randomized to require for any other modifier below. Ensure all are obtainable. Ensures that every Pokemon species is obtainable by either catching or evolving. This is automatically checked if National Pokemon is chosen as the goal. Similar base stats should be if Pokemon there a certain type. Keeps the amount. Okay. It's highly recommended to include very rare encounters if you want to randomize wild Pokemon. Else you might find yourself searching for 2 1% encounters on every round. Let's see. Why are these options? Why am I not able to see options for these? Cancel Cynthia, burn her. Oh no. I'm so confused. I want to go in and do this myself because this is just broken. I'm thinking about just not, for this game, not using this options creator because this edit feature is pissing me off. Because how do you know what the options are specifically and how to say it correctly? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do this. We're just gonna close it. I wanna go do it myself. Give me a second. All three favorites actually. Generate template options. Black and white. All right, now let's capture this one. So we can actually go with that. There you go. All right, let's redo this. So it's all Pokemon. Okay, so now let's go for this. So, yeah, that's fine. Accessibility is fine. Version, random. Yeah, no, we're gonna do the access one I own. I'm on black, and then we want to do champion. Them as wild Pokemon. How do you use this? Clearly, I have not seen how this works. Clearly, the other one was actually interesting. What in the living hell? I'm assuming I need to do this. Randomize. And then... Where's that every Pokemon? This is even harder. Alright. Have a good sleep, bub. And see you get back, picture. Let's go ahead and just also do ensure all obtainable. And then prevent rare encounters. I'm assuming you just put it like that. That's fine. I'm assuming. Maybe I did this wrong. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. They don't exactly tell you how you're supposed to do these. No. And various Pokemon organization options. Yeah, that's fine. No. Shuffle badges. Gym badges are shuffled between the gym leaders. Will stay at different locations. Puts the badges into the item pool while only allowing items that have the word badge in their name. It also applies to gym badges of other games' worlds being placed at gym leaders. Interesting. Gym badges can be anywhere and gym leaders can give any item. But just shuffle between them. It's not too deck sanity. That's I have all 649 possible checks you need to randomize well. Oh, Jesus, living God. Items are not randomized and change based on what time. Location slipping in the season. Next season can be changed by staying next to the Pokemon Center. Ooh. I like that idea. That sounds cool. Oh. It's supposed to be like that. With a comma. Spaces. Okay, let me go back up then. Let me go fix that. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh. Shit. Sorry, my fucking damn keyboard just slipped out of my thing. There you go. We're all good there. I guess we'll leave that standard. Modifies the levels of all trainer and or wild Pokemon. Use certain what? I don't know what any of this means. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone, just in case. Modifies what item your world puts. I don't understand half of these fucking options. They're so stupid. On, yes, of course, I'm not a masochist. So basically there's just always, wait, is that just yes? Is that yes across the board? Enable reusable TMs. Enables reusable TMs line for the reuse of TMs. On, 50. Yes. Of course. I'm not a masochist. So basically it's all yes. It's all, yeah, that's just how it works. Okay. That's beyond weird. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go save that in the other one. That's the last one. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work okay. I'm probably just gonna do a test generation and see, does that work? Because if something broke, I'd really rather figure that out now than later. Forgotten how to do what? Setting it all up? It's not too difficult. So hold on. Let me okay. What is this nonsense? Why'd you say home? You're not even in the home. That's weird. Okay. Is my current... Yeah, okay, it's still in there. Alright, cool. That's all I needed to know, so I can just take these out. see. Let me test with these games really quick, make sure it generates properly, make sure there's no broken bits, because that Pokemon thing is confusing as all fuck. Let's see, favorite, not favorite, all. It's favorite generate, and also favorite host, because that's useful. Let's see, if I generate, will it break anything? Oh boy, yes it did. What? Mapping values are not allowed in the context of line 67 white 0. What? What are you talking about? Hold on. Red X, there was no space on that one. Let's figure that out now. Is this one I just fixed? Yeah, okay. Alright, try again. Okay. Just trying to see if this works. It looks like it's gonna work. Testing my generation, making sure that my current YAML files will go in just perfectly. Because if they work, then I'm going to upload them to the thing just to show them off, just so people can look at it. What I recommend, I can send you the AP worlds for this. There's a specific 2 AP worlds that are very useful. There's install and update AP world, which basically allows you to just get any of them. Super useful. And then there's another one, which is options creator, which helps you edit the files, or actually just edit the YAML as if it was on the website. So it's a lot more streamlined rather than you have to go through the text document. So, a little nicer. It is still going through the thing. Oh, yep, nope. It generated completely, meaning my files worked. Yay. Let's, let me check. Okay, it just needs one file, just my Pokemon Black file, and that's all it generates. The rest of it is just the game itself. Neat. Alright. Gonna delete that, because that's just a test. I don't actually need it. Alright. Let's see. Let me go get the thing for you. I think it's in lib? Is it, wait, is it in custom worlds? Okay, so it's this one. And that one. Okay. Just I'll type it soon now. I want to type a bit of instructions just so you can remember, you know, just so in case anything comes down. Also, fun name. Thank you, Egan McAllis. Trying to make sure I didn't just say something. Oh, there it's a yeah. All right. Thank you for the follow. Keep saying Halo clips. I'm trying to follow. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Happy that you have been enjoying those. Try to at least upload as many of those as I can. Right now we're doing some stuff with Archipelago Randomizer. A little bit. Have you ever heard of it? Just a thing where it's like you play multiple games in a randomizer. All the items across those games are mixed between them. So, fun stuff. So those like 5 games I have above me. Those are all mine. Gotta follow the fellow. Understandable. Hold on. Trying to type some instructions. I don't know why it didn't let me type fellow VTubers. That's weird. That is actually very weird. Wait, what is this called in the thing? Options creator, that's what it is. There you go, that should work. Alright, well hey, since now that works, let me go to the AP lobby. Let me upload my stuff. Now that I can. How do I do that? Upload YAML, there we go. Didn't know how to use my own fucking lobby. Yeah, Twitch is weird in that little case. But essentially, yeah, no, like I said with the Archipelago thing, setting all that stuff up, we can actually go to chat screen now, and there's no use being over here. Okay. But, basically I'm just trying to host a very, I would say mega async is what it's called. So essentially it's just async, meaning not everyone has to play at the same time. And then mega, because I want to try to get as many people as I can involved in this. So far, we don't have a ton, but I would love to get more. So I'm going to try to ask like random communities like, hey, want to join? And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. As long as people are willing to play and don't back out too easily, granted, I could just, release all their items. If it's like, oh, we can't really play much anymore, it's like, yeah, no problem. But long game, we're not supporting this lobby. Cost truck. Uploading anyway since the room owner allowed it. Thank you. All right. Upload another YAML. Celeste Open World. Yep. The first unofficial YAML has been uploaded, and it's my fault. All right. YAML's the settings files. Pokemon Black and White, which is also unofficial. And Shadow the Hedgehog, which is also unofficial. And then The Simpsons, which is also unofficial. I've uploaded too many things, but hey, all my stuff is complete. So now currently we have 11 games. 4 unique players, 9 unique games. But yeah, 11 games total playing in the Archipelago currently. Yay. Good luck, good stream. All right. Again, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope to see you a bit in the future then. You have a good time. Alrighty. Okay. just to go back again, we have Celeste Open World, which has Deathlink enabled, because why not? It's every 10 deaths is when it triggers Deathlink. Deathlink, essentially, for those who don't know, in this means that if people die either once or enough times, depending on their settings, then it will trigger a thing where anyone else who has Deathlink enabled will also die. So I think it mostly happens if you're playing at the same time. I'm not too sure if it'll happen otherwise, but at the very least, if you're playing at the same time, everyone else dies when you do. Considering the fact that, you know, I'm playing Celeste on that one, and then one person's playing Hollow Knight, oh boy, we're gonna have fun with that. It's gonna be pain. We're just gonna be fucking going back and forth, killing each other. Oh no. We got that. Cluster Truck, which sadly didn't have one, so it's just that. That would also be a pain. Pokemon Black and White. Which is sad that it doesn't have Deathlink. Deathlink for that is just that you wipe out, or white out is what it's called. You know, you white out as soon as you're done with like a battle or something. You just boop, you're dead. Like all. Like boop, back to the Poké Center for you. Shadow the Hedgehog and The Simpsons Hit and Run. Yay. Which Shadow has Rink Link enabled, so if anyone else decides to play Sonic games, I think every Sonic game so far has this option. So you have Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not sure about Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Sonic Heroes. I'm not sure if there are any other games. But out of all of those, you can enable Ring Link. And that just makes it where everyone's rings are the same amount. So if I have 50, everyone else has 50. And if anyone else loses their rings, or if they go to the shop in a game and have to spend it, then that goes for everyone else too. Just to make it all the more painful. And yeah, that's my games. We're getting places. So kind of funny. Everyone else went for normal games, like games that are supported on the list or in the lobby list. And I'm the one who picked no. I'm the one who said nuh-uh. No. And we're gonna have fun with this. Let me scroll down. I'm also going to put here. All right. You open the text file for Black and White? That one I did, yes, because it was acting because I didn't understand how it worked. I think all you need to do is, I don't know if you could just put in what it says. Like I said, that one I opened up because it was confusing, because their settings, for example, let me find it. Not that one. There's one I had to edit. Okay, yeah, so for example, the randomized wild Pokemon, I had to put in the bits themselves. Like I had to actually type it in, so I didn't know how to do that in the options creator. So it's like, if you want to play that too, then I'd probably suggest doing the same thing. I could just send you my YOML if you want to, and you can just edit from there, I suppose, but it's not too hard to do. I think the idea is that in those brackets, you have to put each option you want in between apostrophes. So apostrophe, randomized apostrophe, and then put a comma and then space. So just, you know, to separate them, put a comma and a space, and then like that. So mine, for example, randomize in apostrophe quotes, then comma space, then another one, comma space, another one, and then just, yeah. Should work. I think. Oh, you'll be playing why? Ooh. We got a little bit of a battle. I wonder, it's too bad that we can't, there's no link. But there's no linking in this as far as I know. I don't even know what you would link with, but it'd be cool. Imagine there's like a Polka dollar link where it's like, you know, we had the same amount of money. It'd be fucking terrible, but just imagine that. Oh no. There's of course like the options where you can do whatchamacallit. There do seem to be options where you can have it where if you're randomizing specific things, say badges or TMHMs. So in this case, like where the TM and HM, it says any TM HM, meaning these NPCs will give any item that starts with TM or HM followed by any digit, which also applies to TM and HMs of other games' worlds. So that also works with badges. So in that case, technically means anyone else playing Pokemon, we could have anyone else's badge and TMHM specifically at those NPCs. Or just, you know, do whatever you want. In that case. Me, I put shuffle. So, just, they will always give, in that case. I put shuffle, but it's because I'm trying not to put too many, too many checks. Because I have 5 games. And I figure that's a little much. But it's like, you know, I don't want to put too many checks on other people. I want to have a lot of checks on me instead. It's like, yeah, don't put too many on other people to have to do, because I have so many games compared to most people. I have 5, and the next person down from me has 3, and then everyone else went for 2, except for Anxiety, who only went with 1 game because this is their first Archipelago. So they just want to do 1 game as a little introductory. I'm like, yep, that's perfectly fine. Makes sense to me. Do not blame. So yeah, no, that's how we're doing that. The main thing is I'm wanting to see. Might message Shar and ask, can I make a bit of a advertisement? Would I be allowed? There is an LFG thing in her stream, or yeah, in her Discord. There is a LFG, so there is that. But that's probably where I would post it, but I at least want to ask her first, because that's my thing. I like to ask creators first. Plan is keeping badges regular and not having that shuffled around. Okay, so basically, badges is vanilla. Okay. Same for HMs. As far as I can tell, as far as I can tell, TM and HM have to be randomized at the same time. So you can't split HM and TM as their own separate thing, I think. Or actually, hold on. So these are their options. You have Shuffle, which is these NPCs will always give a TM or HM from the same world. Then HM with badge, like Shuffle, but puts each HM and TM 70 flash at a gym's leader's badge reward, including the TM from Kaleo in Route 6. Any TM HM, these NPCs will give any item that starts with TM or HM followed by any digit, you know, from including other games worlds. Anything, no restrictions. So it's up to you. Just shuffle amongst the, what is it? Shuffle amongst the same NPCs. Make HMs shuffle with the badges as well, so you get them at the same time. I don't know what TMs will do in that case. Maybe it just randomizes TMs completely. Not sure. And then any TM HM is any from your game or other games that can also be put into those NPCs. Or anything, meaning they could be anywhere in the world at all. So those are your options. Badges, however, you can do that. You can keep that as vanilla. Yeah. Those can be vanilla, so they don't have to be switched around. That's cool. I put mine to shuffle, so shuffle between the gym leaders, but yeah, no, you do whatever you want. I want to have a little bit of craziness in my game. A little bit. I just want to try. But yeah, I think that works. That's my 5 games. I am so gonna hate everything. But yeah, you know what? Let me go see about messaging chat. Your files are modified because I have grid options created doesn't make much sense. It really doesn't, no. No. Hold on. Obviously, just when you're done, change the name. So, like, you know, where it says name, change that, and then change the name of the file. But other than that, yeah, no. You know, do it, you know, edit it however you please. Yeah, I assume that they didn't really create it much with that in mind, so this one is really messy with using Options Creator, but all the other ones that I was editing worked just fine. Like, those actually worked just fine in Options Creator, no issues. There's a little bit of like a, but it worked. It worked all good in the end. Okay, back to asking about advertisement. Okay. And now we send that and just await the answer. See what she says. I was gonna go ask about the, something about the previous one. Okay, we go from there, and then also asking here. Alright, asking a couple people from the previous one if they were still interested in playing. So right now, I'm stuck behind someone else's game, and they're also stuck behind another person's game. I'm mainly stuck between two people's games right now, or something like that. But, it's all good on that end, but at the very least, one person's stuck behind theirs, other person's, and I'm stuck behind theirs. It's a whole thingy. Alrighty. Oh, wait, seriously? Did I? Was it? Oh, I may have fucked one up. Might have been a fucked up deal. Oh, interesting. Apparently. Yeah, okay. Interesting. One of the person's games in the last in our last run, it says goal completed as their status, but their items didn't release. It's supposed to release manually, I think, or it's supposed to release when people say, "Hey, release," but weird. Okay, well, let's release. If they didn't want it released, my bad. It said goal completed, so should have already done it. I would hope. So usually how that works. If you complete your goal, it's supposed to automatically release because you're done. So, bon voyage. By the way, with black and white, since gems each count as a different item and are random, as clouds are great things for farming things. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna take some time, I feel. God, the fucking port changed again. They keep changing that. Did it even do it? Release. Oh, yeah, there it went. What did I get out of that? Warloam, Madagascar boy. Ooh, we can actually play some stuff in this one now. Purple stud, character studs. Yeah. Oh, character studs. Hey, long time coming. Yay. Scratch off tier 2. Okay. Shower lore, lucky hook. Spyglass to Patty. Okay. Structure compass village to Patty. Saddle to Patty. 4 diamond ore. Silk touch book. Oh shit. Enchanting. Oh, Patty can now enchant things. Just don't sign. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really matter. This is all own items. Ocarina of Time was finished. 2 small keys to Ganon's Tower. Link to the past. Big key, Turtle Rock. Sanctuary Heart Container. Ice Rod. Link to the past. Did Sweet ever beat Pokemon? I think it did. It says disconnected and say goal completed. Yeah, no, it's completed. All the checks are done. It doesn't say goal. Oh, I think it's because it glitched out. We just released it. So yeah, no, Pokemon has no use. It glitched out or something. Gabe is done with their games, so those don't matter. Nugs is done with his games, so those don't matter. Alright, yeah. Did Matt get anything for his Celeste? Strawberries. That's it? That sucks. Only strawberries. Wow. Oh, yay. I think if I can wake up early enough tomorrow, because I think at this point I'm too tired to boot it up and go for it. But I think if I can wake up early enough tomorrow, then unless Sweet wants to play the other game early tomorrow. I don't know when Sweet wants to play stuff tomorrow. I have to ask him. But if I have nothing going on, if I wake up early enough tomorrow, then what I'll probably do is load up Lego Star Wars and keep going for a little bit, because I have unlocked a few different things, I believe. Maybe a couple of levels. Probably not too much, but something to work with. I have something to actually play now. I have a few different levels to play just for the fun of it. And of course, you know, we have to get back to playing good old Lego Star Wars 2 on the original Xbox, since we started playing that. You know, continue that series, since my whole plan was to play all of the Lego Star Wars games. Just in general. Fun times. Fun times. But, yeah. I don't know. But I also asked, you know, we got that. Seeing if Mac is still going to be playing Celeste, if Patty is still going to be playing Minecraft. And if either of them mention that they just don't want to play anymore, then that's cool. I can just release their items. No big. Doesn't bother me. Plus, hey, new one's coming up soon, so if they decide they want to come back in and play a different game, or games, they're welcome. All okay. I'm fine with that. I just hope to hell we do not crash Archipelago. Just kidding, we won't do that. That's not gonna happen. There is a fucking streamer who is doing syncs, sync randomizers, which means that they all were playing at the exact same time. But they're playing like from 300 to up to I think like 500 players in one randomizer. It's like Jesus. Or rather, that many games, I should say. Like, oh my god. So that's what they're doing. And you know, they're able to crash it every now and then. I don't think we'll ever get to that amount. As at the most, I feel like maybe we can get up to 30. Maybe. As long as I can get people interested. So far, I have a few people that from a couple different communities that are interested. The main thing is I'm trying to branch out to more. And I'm trying to see if Shar will be okay if I must announce it in her community, because she's got some people that could be of interest. Then I've already asked in one of my friends and got a couple of people from there. I'm also probably going to ask in the Archipelago group in general. Do different games kind of separate? What do you mean? So, my ear's doing that thing again. Or does the map only areas of my own game? I'm not sure what you mean by map. I'm confused by that. What do you mean by maps? Also, so far, I don't think we have any After Darks. Nope, everything is still within the normal. So nothing currently is an After Dark game. If we get an After Dark game, then I can only ask, or I can only advertise in the After Dark server, because I'm pretty sure in the normal server they say you cannot ask for whatchamacallit. Pretty sure the idea is that you can't ask in the normal Discord if you have any After Dark games, because then it's you know, they don't want to mix in their audience with the After Dark audience. After Dark just means that in any rating system it has to be 18 plus. So, or if it's 18 plus and 80 rating system, it needs to go to the After Dark server. It can't go to the OG. Why? I'm guessing they're like, oh, I don't know. They don't want to. I think it's like it's a Discord TOS where you can't do that. It's like it's Discord TOS. It's like, you know, if you were gonna have. I don't understand it myself. I'm confused. Like it's not good to question it, because they get a little bit annoyed if you start questioning it. It's like, I don't understand what they mean. Regardless, they switch the two. Weird enough, though, the After Dark server does indeed have actual adult games. It does actually have them, which I have forbade. You may not play those in this AP coming up, because people are going to be streaming. The last thing they need is to see some not safe for work items in their log, and like that pop up on stream. Like that's that's not gonna look good. If that would put somebody getting, I don't think they get banned for that, but just in case. Anyway, does the map only here is my own game? It kind of. Hey, I don't know about Plandos. I've never done a Plandom. What is it called? Plandomizer? So what is the way to call it? Yeah, it's like, no, I never done them. I don't know how they work. So, unsure. Also, I'm sorry, the fucking... I know you didn't mean to, but... or does is, like, for some reason, my brain reverted back to the old meme of the fucking, does is Bruno Mars. Does is Bruno Mars gay? Is Mars gay or something like that? It's like, I don't know, I'm so tired, so I can't form words, but it's like, that's where my brain went. I'm tired, so I can't even remember that now, but you get what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I understand. It's fucking 3 in the morning almost. But yeah, like I said, so far, no After Dark games, but if anyone wants to add them, I'm not going to say no. It just means that I can't advertise in the normal one. Oh no. Sorry, it's just a little thing I've written. Oh, why am I? There we go. That was weird. My phone was tilted. I don't know how old this is. This is a fucking funny one. Someone in one of my group chats sent a meme saying like about D&D races, saying what your favorite race says about you. Human. I'm either bland as hell or live such a crazy life that normalcy is literally my fantasy getaway. Elf. I'm either a massive Lord of the Rings fan or BDSM loving drow. Jesus. Halfling. I have crippling wanderlust and a gambling addiction. Dwarf. My friends tell me I have a drinking problem. Gnome. My drinking problem tells me I have friends. Dragonborn. I still get excited about Skyrim re-releasing. Yeah, no, it keeps releasing every 5 minutes. Half-orc. When I'm off the table, I am the most soft-spoken person you'll ever meet. What the fuck? Okay. Genasi. I believe firmly in color-coding my entire life and have committed Avatar Last Airbender to memory. Half-elf. I'm a third culture kid or grew up in 2 homes. I can also sell you anything. Azamar. I'm the eldest sibling of my family and will become party mom or dad whether I want it or not. I'm a fallen edgelord. Tiefling. I am LGBT. Changeling. I'm aggressively LGBT. Jesus. So, what's your favorite D&D race? Jesus, those fucking options. Like, oh, what's your favorite? Jesus. Alright. Oops. Wrong button. You know, I didn't even see if there were any newer AP worlds that I'd want to use, but I figured a lot of the newer ones were going to be, like, broken. So. Are people trying to get Silksong to work in this? No. Delete. Thank you. Let me see. Sort. Date posted. Oh, yes. hoping. Yeah, it kind of counts as upgrades. Dex Saturday. We'll do that back. Keep it to. Yeah, I'd say in general, maybe. Dex Sanity might add a shit ton of checks, so I just say be careful. Granted, if that's mostly all you're going to be playing, then you do you. I mean, go ahead for it. Honestly, at that point, I think it's in total it's like 600 something, but it's like, hey, you know, you do you. As long as you don't play too many things. If you're going to go for the top 5, like 3 or more games, it's like maybe dial it down a little bit just in case. Unless you think that you can absolutely do it no problems whatsoever, then yeah, hell, go for it. I'd say the only way that I'm for people doing stuff like that is if they are an absolute pro with what they're playing. Otherwise, yeah, might be a little confusing, or might be a little hard to get things working. Because granted, it's not just right. It's like, granted, it's not just you having to get the randomized items, it's also other people having to get them too. So if you have like a ton of item, or you know, say, I don't know, 200 things that people need to get for you, it's a little annoying in a lot of cases. Or if you need to do like 1,000 things just to get items for other people, it can be a little annoying. But it is what it is. Just somebody. Somebody brought up adding Tron 2.0 to Archipelago. I'm like, yes. As a huge Tron guy, yes. I think I actually could do that game by playing in general. And also Tron Catalyst. I have a lot of games I gotta play. Oh my god, somebody's possibly thinking about making Archipelago of Space Cadet Pinball. Hey, I'm in. I'm in if somebody gets that working. That sounds funny. Put it like that way. I love how someone like also put like there's a game somebody was announcing that is apparently 18 plus for Peggy. Or the Peggy rating is 18. So their whole thing is just, you know, they basically just saying it's like, yeah, okay, that belongs to After Dark, and they like tag the moderators like, get them, you know, like sick them, like what? Jesus, all right. Didn't realize the moderators were fucking attack dogs. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's in case of that. Any that have actually gained progress? I'm looking at. Ooh. Okay. Another rule that they have that's very specific is that all assets of a game or ROM hack, in a sense, need to be their own. So if something is like a ROM hack or a community edition of a game, it cannot have any sort of assets from something else that exists. So if anything does, like music from another game or textures or models or something like that, even when I think of a reference of some sort, if it's a definitive reference, then I'm pretty sure that is a no. So it's basically just like, you know, if you do that, then yeah, no, you don't get to, you're not gonna have that. They're like, nope. At that point, they consider it probably illegal. And like, nope, no usage. And at that point, I'm just like, it depends on the severity, if you ask me. But of course, they're very strict about it because I guess they feel if any of these things get passed through, Discord or other companies are just gonna lunge at them and like no, how dare you? How dare you do this thing? And you know, sue them or some shit. The 18 plus thing is always weird to me because I guess they're just like, oh, this is for adults if it says 18, and therefore can't mix this because maybe there's kids in here or something. It's like, I have not seen a single fucking kid in this entire server. Or any minor that I know of. And granted, even then, most people who can already get on Discord, because I think Discord has it where you have to be like 13 and up, even those that can, say like 16, 17 or something, it's like, they're already playing this shit, man. I mean, I understand about like the severe stuff. Like I said, in the After Dark server, there are actual adult games. It's like, yeah, not that. I just mean like, say, what is it? Earlier there, someone was talking about Death Stranding, or not Death Stranding. Shit, what was it? Was it Death Stranding? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so with Death Stranding as a point, that is rated 18 in Peggy, and for that alone, it's like, nope, can't let anyone play that. Which, to be fair, that might be a good call. I don't know. There's a lot of games, what I'm saying is like, there are a lot of games where it's like, sure, it's for more mature audiences, like it's targeted towards them. But teenagers are gonna play it anyway, man. They're just gonna do that. Shit, it's just gonna happen. kind of was asked earlier, should a cookie clicker is a fucking thing. It's like, oh no. More people want to do Plants vs. Zombies on here. It's like, that's a interesting one. If people want to do that, it's like, how's that going to work? Hello. He's late. Oh, I see you. Spend the shit out of me in places. So you go to bed. I just read your DM. Oh, man. It is indeed late. I agree. It is indeed a little bit. I mean, granted, it's only like 3 in the morning. That ain't that bad. I've been up later. It's all good. And considering in a couple weeks, that'll be my norm anyway. Except I'll be at work at this point in time because it'll be a night shift job. So, yeah. This will be normal, except I'll be at a job during a night shift. Hey. Not a fun time. For the time being, yeah. At least until they find me something different or I find a better job. So, at least that's a good way to go for now, because I've applied for a few different jobs and they don't have anything. Maybe not. Okay. That's an interesting badge, by the way. Did you get hit by the ads just now or not? Probably. I don't know if I should explain what I was mentioning or not. Oh, as in you never did, or you never have before? You mean like you haven't now, like you didn't get hit it, or you didn't get them, as in the ones that just happened. Because I know you've mainly been subscribing to me each time. Okay, never ever. Oh, well, I mean there were times where you were subbing, so there was that. You know, if you subscribe to somebody, obviously it gets rid of the, you know, you don't see ads then on that channel. There's that part. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, that's one of the reasons why people subscribe to others, is that they get to, yeah, it's usually like, you know, they're subscribed to where it's like on that specific channel, you don't get ads, and then you also get the bonuses, like you get their emotes, depending on which tier you went with. And then also, you can also like be a part of their like sub-only chats if they do those. Otherwise, it's the other option you can do is Turbo, which is like a subscription on Twitch's side where you get ads on nothing, on no streams. That's something. So it's basically like YouTube Premium, but for Twitch. What kind of levels to trainers that want Pokemon? I'm not too sure if I gotta add a comma after I type ad, or if I have to add for each term. Okay. I don't know. Like, if you're doing it from the file itself, then yeah, you have to do, you know, in between the brackets, just do the apostrophes, the name, okay. The term in between the apostrophes, comma plus. But if it's in the options creator, no fucking idea. I have no idea how that works. You can try a test one, so you can like make it, or you know, put in just the name itself, no comma, no apostrophes, hit add, and then export it real quick and see what it does. I don't know. We're talking about randomizer stuff. How does, you know, how setting up a file is on that. Randomizer, multi-game one. I could really use a drink right now, but I don't have any. I don't have anything to drink. And there's nothing to drink in the house. Well, there is. Just I don't want to waste it. I feel like it's a waste if I just get it now. Yeah, it's kind of what did I just say? I feel like it's a waste to go get a drink if I'm going to be going to sleep here soon anyway. It's just, it feels like wasted bit. Sure, I am pretty thirsty, and my throat is, you know, both mouth and throat are pretty dry. But I can just live with it. Is it healthy? Probably not. But I also just go to sleep, and then I wake up, and then there we go. Yep, there's a cooldown. It's a two-minute cooldown. Why there's a cooldown? Because people spam the living shit out of it. I've had people who literally go, hydrate. A few seconds later, hydrate. A few seconds later, hydrate. Like, leave me alone. I can't keep hydrating just because you ask. Oh, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That is me a lot of times, yes. But hydrate or dihydrate? I guess I'm dihydrating. But sorry, unalive-drating. It's fucking stupid. Alright, what is it? Yeah, randomizers. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. For the record though, we could probably easily get you set up on one yourself if you ever wanted to join in on that. Could actually do one with you know, just our group. I'm not gonna say names just so it's not mentioned around, but you know, our group that we have, we could just do that, you know, just in between. It's easy to set up on the Steam Deck. Kind of. It's not that hard. Few select games are better though. The hose, yeah, okay. So we could do it with us and the hose. Between them. That one, yeah, no, it's like we could definitely do that in a sense, try it out. And the way that would work is like, you know, if you did it on Steam Deck, it'd be a little weird enough. Okay, look, to be fair, you didn't mess up the emulator. I just think that was being stupid, to be fair. Plus, I mean, granted, you wanted to play... Sorry, I had to let that go through. I hit my shoulder. It was very bad aiming, sir. To be fair, though, it always aims at that part of the screen. I can't get it to aim it directly at me. If I could, I would totally do that. I have no idea how to set that up, though. Because it's supposed to be whenever I'm right here, it always hits me in the face. But since I'm right here, it won't do that. As I was saying, because of the fact you just want to play Pokemon Black version anyway, you could just, you know, play Poke MMO. It is that story, but online. You could do that. And we actually play together. So, could be fun. We should totally do that sometime. But, you know, like I said, the randomizer bit. There are some games where all the setup is just in the game itself. You just install the mod to the game, and then open the game and there'll just be like a menu where you just type in the connection info. Done. That's it. You're connected. Okay, look, for that, well, to be fair, to be fair, if you wanted to do Tears of the Kingdom, that one might be a little bit difficult, especially with Eden, because I can't, for some reason, get that fucking emulator to work on my Steam Deck. I don't know why. If I can figure that out, then I can help you on yours. As for, there's another one called Citron, something like that. That one might work. I don't know. I have to play around with it, figure it out. Breath of the Wild, though. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, though, that's just Simu. That's just the Wii U version, because it runs a hell of a lot better. No, Citra is the 3DS one that got taken down. Well, they took it down. The developers did. Because they also developed Yuzu, which got taken down by Nintendo. And they're like, you know what? Let's just get rid of our 3DS one. But now, the new 3DS emulator exists as a HAR, which is a fork. So, it's better. Also, what are these fucking fruit names? Azahar? That's an actual name, by the way. Interesting. But yeah. But, wait a minute. You're what? Eh? I'm confused. What you talking about? I'm tired, so my brain doesn't process things correctly. I just see words. I'm like, eh, what? How do you forget that? I don't know where it came up from. What? What? If all done, I'll test out. Cool. Q. Oh, and Shaw is responding to me. I don't know. I'm just waiting on that. She's probably not going to respond, let's be honest. I don't actually blame her. But, you know, I see the typing notification. Could have... True. What a free for Switch 2. Oh. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that you had to mention that. How would I know? How would I know from everything else that was mentioned? What? I was very confused. Yeah, no. What? All I said, oh yeah, I forgot I'm wigging out. How did you forget that? I'm the weird gamer friend, though. I could have never switched to the entire time. Oh yeah, a friend of mine won a free Switch 2. What? My brain just like... Huh? Sorry, it just made it sound like you were trying to say... It's like, you know, is that better? I'm like, what? Because you just made it sound like it was, like I should have got that beforehand. I'm like, no? How's I supposed to know that? Probably not. Oh yeah, no, there is one part that was missing. Wing out, my friend won a free Switch 2 and forgot to tell me. How do you forget that? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, there's the part. It was that one message. It didn't show up in my my thing. I was like, what? Like, I was very confused. Like, where's the lineup in this? Like, okay, there we go. I think my thing lagged when that was happening, so yeah. Which I fucking went back to read your messages just to be sure. I didn't want to leave it where things weren't getting read. Fucking read all your damn messages. I don't respond to them. I'm just stupid. Yeah, if you gotta go to bed, Pikachu, go on ahead. I'll be heading to bed soon myself anyway. Every part of me is like, Anyway. The good news, though, Sid, if you ever play, the Switch 2, if you ever get, from your friend, if you, play the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, those are very high in performance. 60 FPS. So, if they ever let you play them, that'd be fun. Or, you know, you just watch them. Yeah. Fun stuff. Most excited to play Metro Dread. You know, I only played a little bit of that, and then once like the guy that chases you spawns in, like, you know, once that happens, it's like right there at the beginning of the game. I kind of just stopped playing, mostly because it just started pissing me off. Because I didn't really understand where to how to get around. Every time I try to get around, I just get sniped, instant fucking killed. Everywhere I went, I'm like, no, me no interest. Sorry, I'm bad at video games, okay? I can't play a video game so easily. Can't just play it there, you know, I can't, I know good. I know can't get good. I'm stuck at, there's a bar that I keep hitting my head on. I can't get further than that. I just suck. It gets shorter. Sorry, I'm too tall. Everyone's gonna sit there and say it sounds like a skill issue. Well, guess what? That's my middle name. Xolotl skill issue VTuber. Yep. Yay, man. To be fair, VTuber's not actually my last name in any case. It's just that there's no last name for, you know, for me. It's just Xolotl or Xolotl, and it's like, no. And I don't have a last name. That doesn't exist. I've been streaming for 7 hours. Jesus. Fucking hell. Why? Why have I been streaming for that long? I should have stopped hours ago. I should have stopped hours ago. That's a fucking work shift. I mean, one more hour and it's an entire shift at work. Can I get paid for this these 8 hours? Is that okay? Can I get paid for these? I would appreciate. If only that were the case. Yeah, I don't know any of these people, or they know none of me. Now there's one person, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm too tired. They get a little bit talkative whenever I raid them, and it's like, in this economy, pretty. Yeah, good point. But it's like, They get a little bit yappy whenever I raid into them, so it's like, I'm not really in the mood for that. So I'll probably just straight up end stream. But okay. Yeah, no. I think I want to go ahead and end it off because now parts of my head are starting to actually feel pain. So I should probably stop. At least my finger doesn't hurt anymore. Oh, did I mention earlier I got bit by a spider? Actually, no, I did, yeah. So I don't know if anyone ever heard it. I'll probably, did I mention that in the group? No, I did not. Actually, I'll probably have to mention that in there so there's more context. So I feel like I'm constantly, you know, it's like I need to stop prolonging my, my streaming. I need to just go. So I keep talking, keep finding new things to talk about. I'll keep going like I'm right now. But okay, let's go ahead and just end off stream. And then, yeah, I'll explain context, at least in the group chat, at least, you know, so you know what hometown that's it. But yeah, I want to go to bed. So again, thank you all for coming to watch. It's been much appreciated. You know, we played a good old tournament earlier, then did a bunch of random other shit afterwards, even though I honestly didn't feel like it. But yeah, tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do. Or I guess later today. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out. If I stream early, we'll see. If I stream late, we'll see. I don't know. Good night.